Hello Libra, welcome to my channel. This is your February love and relationship reading. Now this is not necessarily just romance, or it doesn't have to be just romance. You can be dealing with family, friends, business partners. You can be casually dating or in a committed relationships, married or not. You can be single. It's your everyday connection with those that you care about. So whoever is on your tugging on your heartstrings during this time, this reading pertains to that energy. Okay. I also apologize for the wind because it can be really annoying. I'm trying to speak. I don't really have a microphone for myself right now or yet, but hopefully you guys can hear me. The weather is just so beautiful outside. It's just the wind is being very relentless today. So, Libra. There is a connection here that is either going to be brought back to you, or this connection is tugging at you, but you're having a really hard time leaving it behind. There are imbalances in your connection, and this can be with anyone, okay? There may be fights, there may be arguments. Jumping to conclusions. Some of you all may feel that if you leave someone behind, that the worst is going to happen in your life, and you're never going to be in another connection that is quite like this one. Some of you all may be very, very sensitive, or you're dealing with someone who is very sensitive. They might be a fire sign. They could be an earth sign as well. They may be a Leo. There is Leo energy here, okay? Whoever you're dealing with, Libra, some of you all have a tendency to jump to conclusions in your mind, and it may cause you to act irrationally towards a certain situation. And this has to do with past trauma. It has to do with the darker parts of yourselves that you have a hard time facing. There may be someone who brings out the worst in you instead of the best, or there is someone who only shows you their worst and doesn't really show you the best of themselves. But the universe wants you to understand. Did I just call you Virgo? Libra? I was just talking to Virgo earlier because their message was the same. In some ways, it was the same message of letting go of relationships or connections that cause you to feel inferior, or cause you to feel as if you're never going to find anything better, or that you don't deserve better, Libra, okay? I apologize if I called you guys Virgo, but your message is a bit similar to theirs. But Libra, the universe wants you to understand that you have the power and the strength to walk away from this if you so choose. You have the power to face this person and to stand and to be empowered and stand firm in who you are. Because whoever you're dealing with, they're weak, okay? They're not putting their best foot forward for whatever reason, okay? Now we have the Six of Wands, and this is that Leo energy. And I feel that there are those of you who are looking for a triumphant moment. You're looking for that victorious energy to come through, right? So, sorry guys, there are cards flying everywhere. um, you're looking for that victorious moment. You're looking for that confidence. Some of you all may have people who look up to you. For those of you who are dealing with a business situation or a family situation, okay, or you may have friends who look up to you, or you look up to someone. Or maybe there is someone here that may not show you that they actually need you more than you need them, Libra, okay? Don't be fooled by people's words. Don't be fooled by, if someone is saying hurtful things to you and bringing out that, like I said, the worst in you, don't be fooled by that. That's a lot of show and tell, not really, there's no proof that this person has this power. Because they first have to have empowerment of themselves. They can't take power from you. Okay? This may be a soulmate you're dealing with or a karmic partner. This may be a situation that you're dealing with from your childhood that's coming back to haunt you or coming back to teach you a lesson. Any type of situation that comes back to haunt us is a lesson that is testing us, you know? And even if you've already learned the lesson, Libra, it's still testing. It's like challenging what you've learned, right? So there is a situation in regards to an equal give and take, okay? There may be those of you who have the funds and the means to give to charity. You guys are very giving, okay, for some of you. For others of you, you give a lot of yourselves and you're hoping for the same back in return. But I don't think that this has been given to you in return. Are you being given back what you are giving out? Is this person, or are these people, for those of you who are dealing with multiple people, are they giving what you are giving? Are they willing to meet you halfway? Are they willing to meet you all the way in times where you don't have the strength to even meet them halfway? Are they giving of themselves as much as you're giving of yourself? For those of you who have people who look up to you, like Libra, like I said in your general reading, for those of you, you guys are brilliant. You guys are very smart people. You guys are an air sign. You guys are about the head. You guys rule the head, right? Air signs rule the head, the throat chakra, communication, right? Fire signs, may rule passion, the heart, adventure. Water signs rule, also the heart, emotions, that deeper parts of ourselves. Earth signs rules mostly like a lot of the material world, a lot of self-care, loving oneself. So there may be a situation that may come back to you. Like I said, here's the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So there's something that is coming back to you, or there is something that you're having a hard time leaving behind. And it could be because you guys are used to this. Maybe you're used to this. This is a relationship or a connection that you've been in for a very long time. And you may feel like, no, I've got this. Like, this is where I'm supposed to be. And this is this is right, this is going to work out, and you're waiting for it to work out, right? You're waiting and waiting and waiting, and you're putting up this fight, Libra. If I keep calling you guys Virgo, I'm so sorry. Libra. The Seven of Wands here, you may be dealing with a Leo once again. 2 Leo cards that came out here, this fire energy. So you may be dealing with a fire sign, or someone who's just super impulsive, someone who has a wall up against you, someone who is not really including you necessarily, okay? Or maybe it's vice versa, you know? So there is a need to take a stand here and recognize that you've been abused, or recognize that you are not being accounted for in your connections, or in this particular connection, if there is one particular one that's on your mind. Okay, because like I said, for your oracle cards, you have the fire ant. So again, it's that aggression, it's that fire energy once again. So again, there's someone here who's not really giving you, or there may have been someone in your past that didn't necessarily give you the best of themselves. They gave you only the worst. And in your present time now, you may allow those past energies to fuel you forward in all of your other connections in your life. You don't want to allow this negativity to engulf you, and to also engulf other and drain other people's energy, right? Because if you're going to be in a relationship with someone, you have to let go of this past situation. I feel like for some of you, this is a past situation, is no longer in effect, but it has left, it scarred you in some way. It's left a mark on you that you feel you can't get rid of, or you can't heal from. And then we have goblins. A lot of people have been getting this card recently or lately in all of the love and connection readings, but this card is representing the number 5. Goblins is about the past. It's about the worst parts of ourselves, the darker parts of ourselves that resurfaces time and time and again. And it's because those are parts of ourselves that we either suppress, or we try to forget, or we ignore. But you can only ignore them for so long, Libra. In your mind, I feel that you guys have made yourselves out to be weak. You're not. You're absolutely not weak. These things, the universe, or your creator, whoever you guys believe in, these energies bring back these demons, or bring back these energies, because the universe knows that you're strong enough, and that as humans we're strong enough to face these demons, and to address them, and to break past them, to overcome them. Because like I said, at the bottom of the deck you have this triumph here, the 6 of Wands. So this is all about victory and triumph and overcoming and conquering. So you also have fortitude, which is this oracle message and advice to you, Libra, that you are stronger than you give yourself credit for. Give yourself credit for the work that you've done. Don't allow this negative energy that has affected you, or that may still be affecting you now in your connections or in a relationship with someone else. Don't allow it to fool you into thinking that you don't have any other options, that you don't have it in you, and that you're not worth anyone's time. So just be aware of what is going on. What is this person or these people that you're in a connection with? Are they showing you the best of themselves, or is it mostly they're always showing you the worst? And why are you allowing this to go on? You know, oh, hold on, Libra, I'm sorry, something going on with my camera. Okay, there we go. So sorry about that, guys. But there is a need for you to understand that you don't have to put up with that type of energy, and you don't have to wait around if you don't want to. You have the choice to walk away and realize, you know, I don't deserve this type of treatment, right? So you don't have to wait around for this person to change, because if they really care about you, and if these people or this individual loves you and cares about you and considers you, they will come to you and change their ways. There is no need for you to wait around. You don't deserve to have to wait on people who claim to care about you to show you the love and respect that you deserve. You don't have to put up with it. And if that person is meant to be in your life, if you walk away from it and you toss them to the universe, they'll come back. The universe will give them back to you. But you can't hold on to that idea or that hope that they will come back, because if they're not for you, Libra, then there's someone else that's better. You don't have to convince yourself of that right now, obviously, because in that process of getting over someone or healing from someone that you've let go of, in that time you need to be loving yourself anyway. And even if you are in a committed relationship or not, or in a friendship that you've been in for a long time, you still have to practice self-care and self-love in that relationship anyway. Because you can't depend, it's codependency at that point. You can't depend on someone else to give you what you want. You can't depend on someone else to give you the happiness that you deserve, and they can't depend on you to give them that. You have to give that to yourselves, right? So give that happiness to yourself, and again, spend time around people who give you the best of themselves. But I feel in this time you need to be alone. There's a need for you to step away and give you some me time, okay? And form your own path. Don't try to form a path for other people. You form your own path, and if people want to follow suit or they want to understand what that path has for them, then they'll find their own way. Because in order for a relationship to work out, all parties involved, or both parties involved, whether it be friends or family or two significant others, both parties in that relationship have to do their own work independently of each other. Don't get caught up in codependency, and don't allow anyone to project that onto you either, right? So that's your reading, Libra, and much love and light to all of you, and I wish you guys all the best of luck on this journey, and I hope to see you guys in your next video. All right, take care. Bye.